tips from the refs.
You should corner them and don't just stand there. You should not really kneel down but crouch a little.
Grab them tight.
Yeah, yeah, one! Yeah! I think victory!
We came up to an orientation, and one of the first things the teacher said is, you've made it to Blandford. Congratulations. And I really felt like that. I really felt honored to have gotten my kid in here. We worked to get my child in here. And when they said congratulations, it really meant something.
Hey, our pleasure.
Within the first week, the students come home and they're excited. The parents feel that excitement, and that in turn creates a situation where they want to be involved too.
One thing that has been amusing over the years at Blandford has been how involved the parents are. And the reason it's amusing, I think, is because I think the parents are so involved because they all want to go here and wish that they had this experience.
The chickens require 6 kids every day to help with chicken chores. They have to work together in order to get it done. Our goal at Blandford is to get the students to look at nature in a way that they've never seen it before.
Like the first day of school, we're out in nature like the whole day, and there's just something about Blandford that makes you connect with nature more than you ever could before you came here.
Well, we'll be studying like the petals of a flower, and we'll be looking at the different parts of it. We've studied a lot of the fauna around the forests, so I like that a lot because we're not just looking into a book, we're actually looking at the real thing.
What's unique about our curriculum at Blandford is that we create time so that the student can slow down and observe nature like they've never observed it before. Once we do that, we tie in interdisciplinary aspects.
What we're going to do is figure out how much it's going to cost to feed everybody after birding and bagels.
He's learned about nature, he's learned about the environment, he's learned about interacting with animals, respect for nature, respect for people. You can pick that up anywhere, but it seems like in this environment, it just brings it out of them.
This tree is one of the biggest on Blandford's property, if not the biggest. And this is a sugar maple. And
they stress observation skills and just really paying attention to everything around you and looking around you and just, keeping your head up and seeing everything that's out there.
Every day we go outside and we walk, and Mr. Lundy or Mrs. Dyke will pull us aside and they'll just talk to us about maybe something that they noticed, like a special kind of tree or a wildflower. And that's something you wouldn't really stop and notice. Whereas at Blandford, you look at it and you see every special quality there is in nature.
We design projects that are hands-on projects. These special projects require different levels of learning, whether it's learning ethnic dances for international, or performing Dickens' Christmas Carol, during our sugar bushing unit, the students learn how Native Americans use storytelling as a way of passing knowledge on from one generation to the next.
When he got there, he looked around, and all he could see out in front of him. So you see how the movement, and then pauses. Think about where you can add in an exciting moment and a pause.
When a deer finally did come along, Winnebago stopped and asked him, "Where are my people? Where is my family?"
This 6th grade year at Blandford has been just fantastic learning experience for Michelle. So we've just seen her grow in so many ways in this year, and it's been fabulous. I wish her whole education could be like this.
Spring camp is the ultimate graduation experience, where 60 kids go camping for 8 days, use their observational skills that they practiced throughout the year, work together as a team, and create a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Thanks, dude. Oh, thanks. I think yeah, you have the same kind that I do.
I know a lot of people alumni, and spring camp is something every alumni talks about.
This is my second year coming back as a counselor. I just remember Blandford Spring Camp as being this great experience for me, and I love working with these kids, and I remember hearing the kids complain about, their feet hurting or they're too tired to go up the dunes. I remember being that kid, and it helps because I remember how they felt, and I tell them they can keep going, and I know that they can because I did it.
You have children who have never camped before, and aside from that, you have kids who have never seen a tent before. And not only are they just putting up tents, but they're living out of these tents for 8 days. They're carrying all their food in their backpacks. They're carrying the tents, they're carrying the water purifiers. They're learning that it's okay to step outside of the box and that they can do it, which is really a great feeling to see that sort of click in students because it happens every single year.
I'm just really happy to be a part of something I know has been going on for 30 plus years, to kind of feel the same energy that I know sixth graders, counselors, and teachers have been feeling through this program.
Summer is in like 6-7 days, and it just feels like I don't want it summer anymore. I just want to have school again. Even though it feels like the school year's gone by so fast, I feel like I've known my friends here for like all my life, but really I just met them at the beginning of the school year, so just been going by way too quickly to end right away.
These kids are really learning about themselves through going to Blandford.
Lifelong learning. We're looking at getting some knowledge but being able to apply it. And what better place to do that in the world you live in?
We do expect a lot from the students, but the reason we expect a lot is because when we expect a lot, we get a lot.
And we don't lose the academics, it's academics plus.
They learn how to learn, they learn how to study. I think she will be a confident learner from now on because of her experience here.
You get out of it what you put into it.
My son is a different boy than when he started out in this program.
The learning just runs deep. It's not just acquired knowledge and memory, it's experiential, so they definitely learn it. And then they become enthusiastic about learning, and that's the key to lifelong learning.
And she's prepared for what's going to come her way as she continues through her academic life.
The teachers are phenomenal. They can take 60 kids and have them enthused every day to come to school.
What surprised me the most at Blandford was how dirty you got.
Something I'll never forget is how we're always here in the woods every single day.
Blandford is special to me because I can be myself around here.
Like they say, it's the best year of your life.
Once a beep, always a beep, and that includes parents.
Hoo-ha!